Hello everyone! This is for all the children at home during this COVID-19 pandemic. Join Ace Radio School to continue learning while at home. This is for the nursery, primary, and secondary school children. We will be teaching you literacy, numeracy, and STEM subjects. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Maths. This is an ACE Charity initiative powered by Grundfos Foundation.
This session is for nursery and primary school children. Hello listeners, my name is Miss Mary and I am a literacy teacher on ACE Radio School. We will have a lot of fun learning today, so I need you to be ready for all that fun. Last week, we learned the sounds letter I makes and learned about nouns and example of nouns. This week, we will be learning the sound letter J makes. Proceed to the different types of nouns and how to identify the type of nouns in sentences. But first of all, let us go over the letter sounds from letter E to I. Ready? Let's sing our sound song. Remember, we are starting from letter E. Let's go. Letter E says eh. Letter E says eh. Every letter makes a sound. Letter E says eh. Eh as in egg. Eh as in elephant. Letter F says f. Letter F says f. Every letter makes a sound. Letter F says f. F as in fish. F as in fan. Letter G says G. Letter G says G. Every letter makes a sound. Letter G says G. G as in goat. G as in gap. Letter H says H. Letter H says H. Every letter makes a sound. Letter H says H. As in hat, as in house. Letter I says E. Letter I says E. Every letter makes a sound. Letter I says E. E as in ink. E as in insect. Now we move to the letter J. Letter J makes the sound J. Can you say it with me? J. Again, J. One more time, J. Excellent. Come on, let's sing for letter J. Letter J says J. Letter J says J. Every letter makes a sound. Letter J says J. J as in junk. J as in jug. J as in joy. J as in junior. Can you give me another word for the sound J? Did I hear you say jump? Great! I'll tell you one more word. Jacket. That was fantastic. Last week, we learned about the definition of nouns and its examples. Today, we will learn about the types of nouns and their examples too. But first, let us sing our noun rhyme which we learned last week. You can sing along if you remember it, but importantly, listen carefully to the words as I sing. Ready? Here it goes. Last week I learned a noun can be a person, place, or thing. Last week I learned a noun can be a person, place, or thing. Last week I learned a noun can be a person, place, or thing. A person, person, place, or thing. Grandma, sister, Uncle Harry, school, the mall, my town's library. Lunchbox, elephant, blueberry, a person, place, or thing. Did you hear that? That's right. A noun is a name of a person, place, or thing, and this includes names of animals too. There are different types of nouns, but today we will learn about two types. The first is common nouns. Common nouns refer to people, places, and things in general. Examples of common nouns are boy, country, car, teacher, and fruits. Can you mention two more examples? What about flowers and also furniture? Bravo! The second type of noun is proper noun. Proper nouns are specific names of people, places, and things. Unlike common nouns that generalizes names, in proper nouns, instead of saying boy, which is a general name for a younger male gender, you call the name of the boy, e.g., James. Also, instead of saying flower, you call the specific name of the flower, for example, rose. And instead of saying furniture, you mention the type of furniture, for example, a cushion or a stool. Can you add to these examples? We can add apple as a fruit, and we can add Nigeria as a country. Good job! Now I will give you an exercise. I will say a sentence and you have to identify the common and proper nouns in that sentence. Are you ready? Here we go. The girl's name is Amina. The girl's name is Amina. Can you identify the common noun? Did you say girl? That is correct. Girl is the common noun because it is a general name for a female. How about the proper noun? Did I hear Amina? That's right. Amina is the proper noun because it is the specific name of the girl. Alright children, it's time for your assignment. I will ask you 3 questions, and for each question, you will write either A, B, or C as your answer. Now listen carefully to the questions. Are you ready? Here it goes. Number 1. What is the beginning sound of joy? What is the beginning sound of joy? A, K, B, J, C, A. What is the beginning sound of joy? A, K, B, J, C, A. Number 2. Which of these words is a proper noun and has the sound J? Which of these words is a proper noun and has the sound J? A, woman. B, car. C, John. Which of these words is a proper noun and has the sound J? A, woman. B, car. C, John. Number 3. Which of these words is a common noun? Which of these words is a common noun? A, fruit. B, Nigeria. C, Amina. Which of these words is a common noun? A, fruit. B. Nigeria, C. Amina. Send your answers as a text message indicating your name, gender, state you live in, class and subject literacy to 0703 630 3182. Thank you for learning with me today. Join me for another amazing literacy lesson next week. To catch up on old episodes, subscribe to our YouTube channel called Ace Radio School. Bye everyone.
This is an Ace Charity initiative powered by Grundfos Foundation.
This session is for nursery and primary school children. Hello, listeners. I'm your Ace Radio School numeracy teacher. My name is Kola Mobo, and you can call me Miss
S.
Last week, we defined multiplication. We defined factors and products. We identified the symbol for multiplication and other names for multiplication, and we recited one times table. Today, we will identify how to interpret word problems in multiplication. We will solve word problems on multiplication, and we will recite 2 and 5 times table. Now, before we begin, let me find out. Do you have your book and pencils?
Yes!
Great! Do you come along with your counters? If you did, that's awesome. If you didn't, quickly get your book, pencil, and your counters such as stones, sticks, or handful of bean seeds. Quick, quick, quick! I am waiting for you. You have 30 seconds to do that. Are you ready?
Yes!
Great! Word problems are mathematical questions written in sentences instead of mathematical signs and functions. Today, we are going to look at multiplication word problems, how we recognize them, and what to do to solve them. The basic idea is that we have groups of the same size or number. Let us look at the examples below. Example 1. Imagine you have 5 crates of egg. Each crate has 12 eggs. How many eggs will you have in total? We have to take note of the following. The number of sets. In this example, we have 5 crates of eggs. The number of things in each set. Here, each crate has 12 eggs. The question about the total number of things they are. How many eggs do you have in total? To solve this word problem, we ought to think. If there are 12 eggs in each crate and you have 5 crates, in order to know how many eggs they are in total, we will add 12 5 times. That will be 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12. That is 5 times 12 equal to 60. In total, you will have 60 eggs in the 5 crates. In the next multiplication word problem, one quantity is compared with another quantity that is bigger or smaller. Example 2. It is Dad's birthday party. In order to buy Dad a birthday gift, you contributed 10 naira, and your brother contributed 3 times as much money as you did. How much money has your brother contributed? We will find a number that expresses one quantity. You contributed 10 naira. A number that expresses the comparison between the second quantity and the first. Your brother contributed 3 times as much money as you did. The question about the second quantity. How much money did your brother contribute? In order to solve this word problem, we ought to think. If your brother contributed 3 times as much money as you, that means he contributed triple the amount of money. We will multiply 10 3 times. We will have 10 plus 10 plus 10. That will be 10 times 3, which is equal to 30. That means that your brother contributed 30 naira. Let us solve another word problem. 4 children are hungry. They each ate 3 pieces of akara. How many pieces of akara did they eat all together? Here we ought to think. If there are 4 boys, and each boy ate 3 akaras. To know the total number of akaras eaten, we have to add the 3 pieces of akara in 4 places. This is 3 times 4, which is equal to 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is equal to 12. Therefore, the boys ate a total of 12 akaras. Good job, everyone. Now, let's look at the 2 and 5 times table. Remember, multiplication is the addition of a number again and again. It is when you take one number and add it together a number of times, as we saw in the last lesson. For example, let's take the number 5 and add it together 4 times. This means 4 groups of 5. We will have 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, which is equal to 20. This means that 5 multiplied by 4 is 5 times 4 equal to 20. 2 times 3 equal to 3 groups of 2, which is 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is equal to 6. However, when multiplying by 2, there is a trick. The trick is double any number multiplied by 2. Examples are 2 times 3 equal to double of 3, which is 3 plus 3 equal to 6. 2 times 6 equal to double of 6, which is equal to 6 plus 6 equal to 12. What is 2 times 4, listeners?
2 times 4 is adding 4 2 times, which is 4 plus 4, which equals to 8.
Great! Now let us recite the 2 times table. Are we ready?
Yes!
Now let's go.
2 times 0, 0. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 2, 4. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times 4, 8. 2 times 5, 10. 2 times 6, 12. 2 times 7, 14. 2 times 8, 16. 2 times 9, 18. 2 times 10, 20. 2 times 11, 22. 2 times 12, 24.
Great! When multiplying by 5, it is simple counting in 5. Like this: 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. Let us do it together. Counting in 5s, remember? Let's go.
5 times 0, 0. 5 times 1, 5. 5 times 2, 10. 5 times 3, 15. 5 times 4, 20. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 6, 30. 5 times 7, 35. 5 times 8, 40. 5 times 9, 45. 5 times 10, 50. 5 times 11, 55. 5 times 12, 60.
You all did great. Now let me give you this assignment. Are you ready?
Yes!
Before we start, grab your phone. Go to your text message and type your name and your age. Have you done that?
Yes!
Now type your gender. Tell us if you're a boy or a girl, a male or a female. Tell us what state in Nigeria you're in now. Are you in Borno, Kano, Abuja? Which state are you right now? Write it down. Write down your class and the subject, that is numeracy. You will send this to 070-363-03182. Are you ready?
Yes!
Assignment number 1. Imagine you have 10 pairs of shoes. In each pair, there are 2 shoes. How many shoes are there in 10 pairs of shoes? Assignment number 2. 2 times dash equal to 24. Assignment number 3. You invited 12 friends to your birthday and mom gave them a pack of pencils each. Each pack contains 5 pencils. How many pencils are there in the 12 packs of pencils? Now send your answers to 070-363-03182. Press send. Do it now. Today we identified how to interpret word problems in multiplication. Until next time, keep learning. Remember to bring your book, pencil, and counters to the next class. Bye, children.
Bye, Miss S.
Hello, everyone. This is for all the children at home during this COVID-19 pandemic. Join Ace Radio School to continue learning while at home. This is for the nursery, primary, and secondary school children. We will be teaching you literacy, numeracy, and STEM subjects. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Maths. This is an ACE Charity initiative powered by Grundfos Foundation.
This session is for primary school children. Hello listeners, I am your ACE Radio School science teacher. My name is Damilare Sanusi, but you can call me Mr. D. Welcome to today's science class on ACE Radio School. Today, we will be learning about how soil is formed. We will also be learning about what makes up a soil and things in the soil that help plants grow. But before we begin, let's sing a song about the soil. You can sing with me after my first try. Soil, soil, there are different types. Soil, soil, there are different types. Sand and clay, silt and loamy are all types of soil. Can you sing with me? All right. Soil, soil, there are different types. Soil, soil, there are different types. Sand and clay, silt and loamy are all types of soil. Soil, soil, there are different types. Soil, soil, there are different types. Sand and clay, silt and loamy are all types of soil. All right. Now, let's talk about the soil. Last week, we learned that the soil is necessary for plants to grow because it contains water and nutrients, which are important for plant growth. We learned that it is the solid part of the earth that holds the roots of plants, which lets them grow. Have you ever wondered how it is formed? Soil is formed when rocks break down into tiny particles called sediments. Various factors help break down rocks to form soils. They include 1. Temperature. The rocks that form the soil are broken down when they are exposed to changes in temperature. 2. Water. Another thing that helps break down rocks is water. Sometimes, water can enter the cracks in the rock. Water enters the rock when it rains or if a stream is close to the rock. When it enters the rock, it can turn into ice. The ice then expands and breaks a part of the rock. Fast-flowing water can also dissolve some parts of the rock that then become the soil. These kinds of rocks are very rich in nutrients that help plants grow. 3. Animals and insects. Animals and insects also break down rocks to form the soil. Last week we learned that the earthworms make holes in the soil that let air and water enter the soil. But animals, such as moles, can break up hard parts of the rock and add nutrients to the soil through their wastes. 4. Plants. Plants also break down rocks. The roots of trees, grasses, and other plants can grow into the rock around them. This causes the rock to widen or break down to form soil. All of these processes allow the soil to form quickly. The type of rock that breaks down becomes a different type of soil. Some types of soil include 1. Clay, 2. Sandy, 3. Loamy, 4. Silt. Clay soil. Clay soil may be familiar to some of us. We may have used it in art class to create something new. Clay soil can be gray or red in color. It is a soil that has many particles that are closely packed. This causes clay soil to hold water because water cannot pass through easily. Plants cannot survive in this kind of soil because plants need the water in the soil to drain, and this does not happen in clay soil. Another type of soil is sandy soil. Sandy soil is a soil type that is made up of small pieces of rocks and minerals. If you pick up sand, you can easily pour it on another surface. This is because these small pieces don't stick together like the clay soil. Because of this, water drains easily through sand. However, plants cannot survive in this kind of soil because plants need a soil that can hold some water. Silt. Silt is also a type of soil. Silt soil is also as fine and sandy. Silt is also a type of soil. Silt soil is also as fine as sandy soil, except that it contains high amounts of salt. Silt soil allows water to pass through it. However, the high amount of salt in it will not let plants grow. Finally, we have loamy soil. Loamy soil is a combination of sand, silt, and clay soil. This type of soil holds water perfectly and still lets water drain through it. It supports plant growth and is the perfect environment for plants to grow. If you were to hold a loamy soil in your hand, you could mold it into a ball, but it will easily crumble unlike clay soil. We have come to the end of today's class. Today, we learned about the soil. We learned the way soil is formed. We also learned the types of soil and learned that loamy soil is the best type of soil for planting. That was fantastic. But before we go, I'd like to give you some homework. I'll ask 3 questions and you're to send your answers as a text message to this number: 070 363 03182. Don't forget to type your name, gender, which is male or female, your class, the state you currently live in, and the subject, which is science. Have you done that? Okay, here are the questions. Question 1. Which of these is not a type of soil? Which of these is not a type of soil? A. Mud. B. Clay. C. Loamy. Question 2. Which soil is best used for planting? Which soil is best used for planting? A. Loamy. B. Silt. C. Sand. Question 3. Which of these animals help to break down rocks? Which of these animals help to break down rocks? A. Birds. B. Moles. C. Butterfly. Remember to send your answers to 070 363 03182. Until I come your way next time, stay safe, wash your hands regularly, and remember, keep learning. Bye, listeners.
Hello, everyone. This is for all the children at home during this COVID-19 pandemic. Join Ace Radio School to continue learning while at home. This is for the nursery, primary, and secondary school children. We will be teaching you literacy, numeracy, and STEM subjects. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and maths. This is an Ace Charity initiative powered by Grundfos Foundation.